Guys, my name is Rebecca Gaelickman, and I'm going to be answering some questions as part of the Students Offering Support Ask Us Anything contest. Just a little background about myself. I'm going into my fourth year of undergraduate studies at the University of Toronto St. George campus, and I'm majoring in human biology and minoring in immunology, French, and Italian. So the category I'm going to be answering questions for is tips for starting right. And the first question comes from Logan. What is the hardest thing about transitioning from high school to post-secondary? And a similar question that I'll answer at the same time, coming from Justin. How long did it take to get comfortable in a post-secondary environment? So I'd say the hardest difference between high school and university is the workload, and the difficulty of the courses is much greater in university. I found that there was a lot of grade inflation in high school, and when I started in university, I really struggled to get the same really high grades that were easy to get in high school. So the main thing I would advise you to do is not to get discouraged. My first 2 years of university were some of the hardest years of my life. I was struggling with doing well in my courses, and I was struggling with some medical issues as well. I felt a lot like a failure because of my low grades, but with a lot of hard work and determination, I used those 2 years to figure out what worked in my study habits and what didn't work. And now my grades are right back up to what I was getting in high school and higher. So use all of the resources you can. Join clubs, study groups, attend seminars, career events, and symposiums. I found all of these things helped me to put my goals in perspective and gave me the motivation I needed to overcome that feeling of not being good enough and helped me to get to where I am today. Everyone's different though, and everyone learns at their own pace. So no matter what, don't give up and don't start comparing yourself to other people. Work on your own goals and on your own future. If you're really discouraged about your grades and you have tried everything and you still don't know what's going on, you're still getting poor grades, you can definitely contact your professors and your TAs, and they'll be more than happy to help you with a study plan if they see that you want to improve badly enough to contact them. In summary, it took me about 2 years, I'd say, to get fully comfortable in the post-secondary environment, and now I'd say I am very comfortable. The next question comes from Eivan, and it is, how can students adapt to the environment in college and university faster? So all of the resources I just mentioned, all those seminars, conferences, are great ways to adapt and adjust faster as they get you excited and motivated to work harder. Also, do your readings and even read them ahead of time. Read ahead in your readings. Take a look at your lectures the night before and go over them after you've attended the lecture. If you study your lectures at least once before and once right after, this is going to keep you on your game and on top of your course load. It's going to help the material sink in faster too, especially since the first 2 years of university are very memorization heavy. Also, make sure to review all your past lectures at least once a week as well. And lastly, keep a calendar of due dates and your own personal study due dates. So for example, I usually would write in my calendar that I am going to spend 5 hours on a Sunday reviewing all of my lectures. And that way I know it's coming up and I'm not going to slack off and not do it since I've already allocated time for myself. All right, guys, thank you. I hope I answered your questions and have a lovely day.